Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric, and that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Bruno Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Spinazzola. The pass has gone astray. Fabian Ruiz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Recife are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. In towards the... He rises! He will be livid with himself. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Fabian Ruiz. Bruno Fernandes with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. Pavlovic wins the duel this time.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Recife! And Recife are in front. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Recife have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Bardakci calmly anticipates. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Singo. Played back in. No, that was never going to make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rovella. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Fabian Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they win it back again. And here's Dembele. Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Dembele. And here's Haaland. Pavlovic. Rovella. Now it's Haaland. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fabian Ruiz. João Neves.
Sport Recife are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Rafael Leao, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Paris Saint-Germain still this single goal behind. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. De Jong. De Bruyne receives it in a good position here. Rovella. Bardakci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fiddles it through. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao has created one goal already, and that could set him on his way. Rafael Leao. Decent hit! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Haaland. Haaland! Yes! is extended still further. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Recife find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Changement.
He's not got that quite right. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Galan. Stanisic. He's looking to set free a runner. Time and again they are repelled. Pablo Fornals. Henriks. Ito. Bardakci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Singo. Ware proves just a little bit too strong. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Moved on forwards. De Bruyne. João Neves. That's good running with the ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bardakci. For De Bruyne. De Jong. Now João Neves.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Time then
7,
for the first substitution of the game.
11, le numéro 42, le numéro 6.
He's going for goal!
Le numéro 19.
And that is a save of
Le
real
numéro 22.
quality. Not easy
Le
by
numéro
any
14.
means.
Paris Saint-Germain
Le numéro
are stuck in a
87.
rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Alvedi. Great ball if he can get there. Stood up well to him there. Pablo Fornals. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, they could break here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Zielinski.
temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Dembele. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rovella. Oh, super ball! Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a sharp pass. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Taken back almost at once. Played back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. Mukiele. That has not gone well.
This is the time you need that pace.
Recife are looking to break at pace. Galan gets a foot in here. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rovella. João Neves. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Plays it in low. That has been knocked clear. De Jong. De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Stanisic. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. Rafael Leao. No, he's not getting past him there. Fabian Ruiz. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, diving header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's had it nicked away. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
So, what can they come up with here? So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Rafael Leao did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bardazzi. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Galan. And that is a little undercooked. Bruno Fernandes. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pavlovic. Now Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Played out towards the right wing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fabian Ruiz! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And he's there to retrieve it. Fabian Ruiz. Single. Gets his pass away. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's there! Recife! Back in business! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Backward it goes. De Jong.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Rovella. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. And reclaimed it in a trice. He is through here. It's Dembele! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Paris Saint-Germain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Jong. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. Javi Galan. Rafael Leao. Bardakci concedes a free kick for that. And here's Rafael Leao. João Neves. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly...
Can he put it away? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rovella. And here's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well played. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Stanisic gets it away. Recife are looking to go forward now. He's through, now is he in? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got tall. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now the breakaway. João Neves. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sport Recife clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. De Jong. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. And smartly reclaimed. Bruno Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. Now that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. And it's De Bruyne. Played back in.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have
7.
got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 10.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 14. Changement en cours.
And he's going to... It's bounced back off the post. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Has a goal! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. They've got to be quick to recover this. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Aims beyond the defence. Where has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Fairman taking charge of the dead ball. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's going for goal! And he's there to get it away.
Sport Recife can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Rebic.
Oh,
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nicely aimed pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, just skips past his man. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And through to the goalkeeper. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. Forwards and with intent. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just...
And he's had a hit! Tar. Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shot could be on. Rafael Leao! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Rafael Leao! Danger averted for now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's Dembele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Chooses to go back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making a...
Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Goes in for the header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! De Jong at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Paris Saint-Germain breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pavlovic deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne! They've got to be quick to recover this. They've won a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Recife are looking to go forward now. De Jong is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Tar.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Dembele shot a goal! And the volley. Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. João Neves. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Almost half an hour in now. He's got a side of goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Now De Bruyne. Driving forward. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pablo Fornals running with the ball. Gets his pass away. Opts to play it back. That's headed upfield. Danso kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Turns and goes, shapes to shoot! That's another chance! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And the finish! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
João Neves is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's De Bruyne. And it's lofted through here. Bruno Fernandes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game. And now the hit! He gets big! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Paris Saint-Germain very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Rafael Leao. De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
De Jong. Pablo Fornals. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Dembele! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So is this the start of a comeback? De Jong. Dembele. Rafael Leao. De Jong. Oh, red, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. João Neves.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pablo Fornals. So, what can they make of this? Rafael Leao. De Bruyne. That's a throw. De Jong. Pavlovic. Javi Galan. Crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's gone loose. Passes short and sharp. João Neves. De Bruyne pops him off it and wins back the ball. Dembele has found the net here, of course. Rafael Leao. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, what a climb! That's not going far. And the counter is on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. De Bruyne is wide and looking to get onto this. The referee's awarded a free kick. He can run onto that. Might be danger here. That's an excellent interception. Dembele, always onto this. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
So, another set play. Oh, the goalkeeper is barking out his orders. Can he keep them out this time round?
Numéro 19. Changement en cours.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Fairman gets over and intercepts. Darami. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Pepe. Darami.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rebic, he's got the shot away! He scores! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
But pour l'équipe du Sport Recife.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Recife get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
De Bruyne.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Sport Recife have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
That has not gone well. And it's De Bruyne. Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one. And the shot! He's got a goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17, le numéro 6, le numéro 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Le
Two
numéro
up
2,
and very
le
little
numéro
time left.
87,
Surely this is
le
it.
numéro 22.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope
Additionnel,
from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Javi Galan. Gundogan. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Pepe. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So their fourth corner of the game. Galan with the short one. And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Neves, he won't be happy with that one. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Singo is there, and he can get that clear. Pablo Fornals. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that should be the keeper's. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Galan. Looking for the run. Galan got a long way forward to join the attack. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, easy pickings there. Castells catches it safely. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Fabian Ruiz. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Foot in. João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Haaland!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
João Neves. Singo. De Jong. Pablo Fornals.
Sport Recife really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Ball's gone astray. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He's having a good look here. De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Driving forward. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, they could break here. João Neves. Oh, now the finish! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pavlovic. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Danso. Now João Neves. Badaxi. That's good running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
In towards the middle. And that has been cleared. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Galan looking to hit the byline here. And he's taking no chances there. Pavlovic. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Done so. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. João Neves. Nicely weighted ball. Keeper's ball. Henriks. Ito. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Pablo Fornals couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals. Now it's Haaland. Pass is just off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Just eases him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bruno Fernandes. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's anyone's ball now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Not the most accurate pass. There's the hit! And still, we await the first breakthrough.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's a decent clearance. Defending of the desperate variety. De Jong. And it's De Bruyne. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's on a charge. Bruno Fernandes. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. João Neves. That is a little undercooked. Haaland. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that could set him on his way. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We
6.
have got changes here
Le
from
numéro
both
10.
sides, in fact.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 87. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 14. Attention, changement.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Pepe. Great work on the overlap. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Veerman. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zielinski driving on and making good progress. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Darami. Now it's Rebic. And he's onside. Pavlovic. And he's had... That's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. He's had a crack. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pavlovic. Darami. He's making a real surge on the left. And he's managed to get
Il y aura
free.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Played in a header! That's another chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, that's fabulous. Galan does really well there. And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne. De Jong! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Recife, breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Galan. First quarter of an hour gone. Fiddles it through. And the flag has stayed down. Dembele. Bardakci promptly onto that, and that is that. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Recife have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. He gets big. And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. João Neves. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dembele. Now that's well seen too. That's a look and place it forward. He's found a way past. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Jong. De Bruyne. Fabian Ruiz. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Bruyne. De Jong.
Sport Recife really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Single. João Neves. This is De Jong. Single. Bruno Fernandes.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's running through. Bruno, and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. It's going to be another throw. Javi Galan. And the header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
And De Bruyne! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Takes aim and crosses. Dembele.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Single. Now João Neves. Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. Fabian Ruiz. That's an excellent interception. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Oh, it's Dembele. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Paris Saint-Germain still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Almost an hour gone. He's found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pepe, and again he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. João Neves. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rovella.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears. Big chance! It's fallen loose again! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Recife are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Fabian Ruiz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a mighty effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pepe. And he cuts out the supply. Rovella. Just eases him off the ball. João Neves. He's in plenty of space here. De Jong. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Haaland. Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Not the most accurate pass. João Neves. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rovella. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And he's in on goal. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! And more, and more, and more! And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Pepe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Frankie de Jong.
He's going for goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Bruno Fernandes. No, he's not going to get any further than that. João Neves has given away a free kick. Javi Galan opts to play it back. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Recife with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. De Jong gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. De Jong. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Some really good ball movement. Rovella. That's a sharp pass. And it's De Bruyne. Rafael Leao just eases him off the ball. Looking for the runner. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Jong. De Jong has been caught there, it's a foul. Pepe running with the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Sport Recife really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Good pressure, determined, intense. Another pass just keeps it ticking. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Rafael Leao. And he's Castellanos! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Recife grabbed the equaliser, and we're... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that should get the job done. It's a good run down the right. Oh, good ball. And he was quick to react. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Henriks makes the interception. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. De Jong. And the keeper's in command. Oh, well played. Rafael Leao. Great hit! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. De Bruyne! Oh, crossbar! And again! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Decent hit! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Chance! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rafael Leao. Javi Galan. There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Paris Saint-Germain pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. There's the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Pavlovic. Javi Galan. Here's Rafael Leao. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong, he can run onto that. Elvedi does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. Real chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a go! Henriks, Castellanos chasing after it. And he's intervened well there. Short changes him with that pass. Pepe. Bruno Fernandes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, terrific save.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
João Neves gets it away. Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Delicately. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. João Neves. That's headed upfield. Pepe. Castellanos. Pepe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Little pass back. This might spell danger. Rafael Leao. Pepe. No, that was never going to make it. Ball's gone astray. Galan cuts out the pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Darami. Where? It's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. Darami! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Recife get their fourth corner. And he's taking no chances there. That's a fabulous ball. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Where was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Jong. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So time for change.
Le numéro
And this one has
42.
been on the cards for a little
le
while.
numéro 7. Le numéro 6. À leur place, le
And
numéro
that
19.
certainly packed a
Le
punch.
numéro 17. Le numéro 22. Le numéro 87.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Galan. Recife are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Darami. Pablo Fornals. De Jong. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Zielinski. This is De
Il y aura
Jong.
6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Where? Good read, needed to be. And they've got rid. Pavlovic. Rebic. Oh, great chance! Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Speculative strike. That was superb goalkeeping.
Pavlovic is offering a right smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Fairman with the short one. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And he's only too grateful to cap. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Attention, attention. Le
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been won straight back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making everyone...
Oh no, what has happened here? It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he's intervened well there. Can he spark a counter here? De Bruyne. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Pavlovic. Bruno Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's really nicely played. Oh, super find. Nicked it back promptly. And that is a little undercooked. De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
De Jong. João Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ito. Dembele. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao is fouled. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Sport Recife really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about... Rafael Leao! Goal! Recife! And Recife are in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
But pour l'équipe du Sport Recife. Après 28 minutes de jeu.
Recife have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Rafael Leao. That's very neat. 15 minutes till half-time. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ito. And Henriks. Gently done. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's had a hit. That's got him rattled. De Bruyne.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bruno Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Haaland. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There's a quick free kick. Chance for Ito. Henriks could try cutting in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Henriks has it in a wide position. Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Bruyne. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Javi Galan. He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Recife, fine. It's Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
And he's being shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele, real chance here.
Oh, that was one
Chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Recife are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Yeah. Ito! They want to be quick to recover this. De Jong
Have beautifully policed that midfield.
Can he finish? And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He won't be happy with that one. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Recife have a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, what can they come up with here? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Spectacular save! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they're quick to get it back. Haaland. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. He's through here. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ito does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pavlovic cuts it out. "75 minutes played. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Dembele. He has found the way through. Big header! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Not the most accurate pass. Picked out brilliantly cut out.
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That's a sharp pass. Rafael Leao. De Jong. De Bruyne. Dembele. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Henriks. Chance for Ito. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Recife. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafael Leao.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, strongly challenged there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter...
And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Paris Saint-Germain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. De Jong. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Bruno Fernandes with the clearance. That's headed upfield. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bardakci. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Haaland.
Sport Recife really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. They get a throw in. Real chance here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Bruyne is herring after that one. Rashica. De Bruyne. Tar does really well to win the ball there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Bruno Fernandes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fabian Ruiz. Haaland. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Haaland. Recife finding their passes. Single. De Jong. And they can counter here. Rashica. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Bruno Fernandes taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Good strong hand by the keeper. Shot a goal! Oh, the clearance is short.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice physical challenge. Clips it so gently. He's gone forward. No, that was never going to make it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Galan. Works it forward. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Paris Saint-Germain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Rafael Leao. Rashica proves just a little bit too strong. Great chance here to level it up. Bruno Fernandes is behind this one. Bruno Fernandes! They want to be quick to recover this. Galan. And here's Rafael Leao. Brilliantly cut out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne is the guilty party there. De Bruyne has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. De Bruyne! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rashica. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, played right into his path. And De Bruyne! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's been cut out, well played. Rashica. That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Recife needed that. They really needed it. Oh, hits one! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 19. Le numéro 13. Changement.
That's Dembele. Javi Galan. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele in acres of space out wide. And a header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Looking to set free a runner. And the shot! Mendes. Tar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get away here? Galan. Pablo Fornals. And Rebic. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain can consider themselves just about safe now. Pressing high and with purpose. Where?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gets his pass away. Looking tidy in possession here. Rebic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, shooting chance! Fabian Ruiz. Galan kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Where? João Neves. That is a great ball. And he was alert to it.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than...